Thank you for making WCAB your radio station of choice for over 50 years. Let's keep it going. Turn it up. This is 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherford Dunn.
And a pleasant good evening, high school football fans. We break away from the Atlanta Braves broadcast. We will continue to keep you updated on the final two innings. Braves trailing Milwaukee by a score of 2-0. Was certainly hoping that that score would be reversed. But the Braves trailing 2-0 going into the top of the eighth inning. The game is available on television if you have access to the TBS network. That is on the TBS network if you'd like to see the final two innings of the Braves and the Brewers. But this only happens once a week, and it is time to pull on the pads, put on the helmet, lace up the cleats, put the ball on the tee. It is time for another edition of High School Football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. I am Mr. Friday Night, Jay Coombs, joined by Cliff Paul Mary. Our featured game of the week is homecoming at RS Central. Hilltoppers hosting the Panthers from Morganton Patton. You can listen to High School Football Friday night on 100.9 FM, 590 AM. You can also follow us online. We are streaming from WCABfootball.com. That site provided to us courtesy of Bill Teal of Signature Web Designs. Hilltoppers 1-4 overall. They are 1-2 in the Mountain Foothills 7 Conference. Patton coming in here with a record of 2-3 overall. Panthers are 0-1 in conference play. Last week, Patton had a non-conference game, defeating Cherryville 22-14. Their other win came 2 weeks ago, a non-conference win over Madison 26-13. The Panthers' only conference loss and the only conference game they have played up until tonight 3 weeks ago. Polk County defeated Patton 41-8. Last week, the Hilltoppers fell to Polk County by 20 points, 48-28. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, their win over Brevard here at home, 41-30. And 3 weeks ago, conference loss up at Hendersonville, 49-42. Hilltoppers and the Panthers have played 7 previous times. In their 7 previous meetings, dating back as far as 2009, Hilltoppers have won 4 of those 7 previous games. Patton actually won 3 in a row, well, at least 2 in a row, we could say, in 2017 and 18. They also defeated the Hilltoppers back in 2012. That, by the way, was a homecoming night for the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers also played Patton back in 2010 for homecoming, a game they won that year 21-7. Last time around, 2 years ago, Hilltoppers had no problem with Patton winning 41-13. We have one other game that is going on tonight, 7:30 kickoff in Lawndale. The Burns Bulldogs will be hosting the Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins tonight. This is a Southern Piedmont Conference game. Griffins, having lost now 2 in a row, they are 3-2 overall. They are 1-2 in the conference. Burns is 4-2 overall. Bulldogs are 2-0, sitting right there with Shelby for the lead in the conference race. First time that these two schools have ever played varsity football. Should be an interesting matchup tonight as Thomas Jefferson ready to be done with battling the larger 2A schools. This will be their last 2A opponent this season. Griffins at Burns, 7:30 kickoff in Lawndale. Brian Simmons gives Burns a 20-point favorite. 20-point favorite going into that game. Here in Rutherfordton, Simmons is giving the Hilltoppers a 25-point advantage over Patton. And one game has been postponed. It will be rescheduled for Monday night. It's going to be good. It'll be our version of Monday Night Football. 7 o'clock kickoff out at Allen Stadium. Chase High Trojans, 5-1 overall, 0-1 in conference play, following that disappointing loss on the road last week in Hendersonville. Now the Trojans will be hosting the Blue Devils from Brevard. Brevard is now 2-3 overall. They are 0-1 in conference play. As we mentioned, their only conference loss coming against RS Central a couple of weeks ago, losing that game 41-30. Now, Chase is favored by 13 points heading into that game Monday night. Chase and Brevard have played for the past 3 years, in the past 3 seasons, I guess we could say, not counting this past spring. But 2 years ago, they met in the second round of the 2A playoffs. Brevard was seeded number 3, Chase seeded number 6, and the Blue Devils won that one 48-21. They played during the regular season in both 2017 and 2018. Brevard shut out Chase 44-0 in 2018, and they defeated the Trojans 34-26 back in 2017. So those are the matchups tonight, and the one game postponed until Monday. 7:30 kickoff here tonight in Rutherfordton. 7:30 kickoff in Lawndale. We have Patton tonight here at RS Central. We have Thomas Jefferson at Burns. And then Monday night, 7 o'clock at Allen Stadium, it will be Brevard at Chase. High school football Friday night is being brought to you in part this season by Robbins Auto Parts, Isothermal Community College, Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, Tri-City Tire, and our thanks and a big welcome to the newest member of our family of sponsors of High School Football Friday night, Vive Communications. Vive Communications now on board, and we welcome them to our team of sponsors to make these broadcasts possible each and every Friday night here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB. We'll be back momentarily. You've tuned in to the countdown to kickoff.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
It's time to revive your internet. Get speeds all the way up to Vibe 1 gig. Plus, right now we're offering internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. Get Vibe's fiber-rich internet that comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and our local friendly staff. So revive your internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. This is a limited time offer, so call today or visit vibebroadband.com to sign up. Offer ends 10/31/21. Modem taxes and fees extra, not available in all areas. See vibebroadband.com for additional restrictions.
WCAB.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. It's homecoming in Rutherfordton. RS Central getting ready to host the Morganton Patton Panthers. We have had rain here at the stadium. Right now, it looks as though the rain has at least temporarily ended. The umbrellas have all been put away. And for a homecoming crowd on this rainy night, it actually is a good turnout. Did not know what to expect with the weather, but gosh, yeah, the fans are showing up in support of homecoming, in support of the Hilltoppers here tonight in Rutherfordton. Here's a quick Braves update. They are now getting ready to move into the bottom of the 8th inning. Hey, good news that the Braves did score a run. Milwaukee Brewers still leading the Braves 2-1. 2-1 as they head now to the bottom of the 8th inning. Maybe the Braves can make a big rally, come back, and somehow get that first win tonight in the National League Series. Okay, let's take a look at a couple of other items of interest now. Fans at halftime tonight, I do have information that I will share with you concerning the homecoming festivities this year at RS Central, the Queen of Clubs. That has already taken place here during the pregame, but we'll give credit and mention all of the students involved with the Queen of Clubs ceremony. And then, of course, at halftime, we will have the crowning of our new Miss Hilltopper and Miss Central. And yes, I do have information for all of the students involved this year in homecoming festivities here at RS Central. My thanks to Mrs. Tammy Mislinski. She is the chair of the English department, also putting together homecoming here at RS Central. Also thanks to Ms. Katie Yelton and Mrs. Amanda Willis, who have also been busy directing, organizing the activities involved this week with homecoming at RS Central. So at halftime tonight, I will bring you up to date with the students, and we'll try to catch some names too. I forgot to listen. We'll have to find out who the Queen of Clubs was earlier this evening. A bit of somber news. The past 2 weeks have been a bit sad here at RS Central High School. A week ago Monday, on September 27th, 17-year-old Amber Teague passed away, result of COVID. She was a member of the color guard of the RS Central Hilltoppers Marching Band, also a member of the Advanced Placement Academy. A memorial service for Amber Teague will be held tomorrow morning, beginning at 11 o'clock at the Vane Mountain Baptist Church up near Marion. So our sympathy, our condolences, our thoughts and prayers, certainly with Amber's family, but also we extended to the RS Central community, the faculty, the staff, the students, and especially those students in the marching band who knew Amber very well and her fellow classmates. Sad news to report. 17-year-old Amber Teague passing as a result of COVID a week ago Monday. Hate to hear that. Now, let's turn our attention. Cliff has done his work. Cliff has found out who won the Queen of Clubs.
Yeah, I was going to point her name out for you, but Corey Keever.
Okay, let me look down through here real quick because I have a copy of the script. Karina Keever. I see it. She was representing the Beta Club tonight. Escorting her father, Mr. Jamie Keever. So representing the Beta Club, our congratulations to Miss Karina Keever, who was crowned as the Queen of Clubs. That happening during the pregame festivities here tonight in Rutherfordton. Of course, the big activity still to come will be at halftime. Miss Hilltopper, Miss Central, those young ladies still waiting, probably a bit nervous at this point, as they will walk out onto the field during halftime tonight, and we'll provide you with the names of all of those students during halftime. Cliff, I hate to say that a game is a must-win, but we look at the Hilltoppers now 1-4. This is pretty much a must-win, or the rest of the season is just, hate to say it doesn't mean much, but without a win tonight, the Hilltoppers are pretty much out of it.
Jay, their record doesn't show the talent on their team. It doesn't show their hard work and determination. What their record does show is that they've been plagued by a lot of mistakes, a lot of, I hate to say it this way because I don't blame the coach, undisciplined. You know, they had a lot of personal fouls against Hendersonville because they were in that game against Hendersonville. And then, you know, the few times we've seen them, they just cost themselves the games in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and I think they are a much better team than what the record indicates. But it's those little things like the penalties and especially the personal fouls, and you got to clean that up. And they have been in a lot of these games that they have lost, but you've got to seal the deal. And another thing we've seen so much this year already, you've got to remember to play 4 complete quarters.
Oh, yeah. You know, 4. Don't take the second quarter off. Don't play really hard. I mean, we've seen them, you know, score multiple times in the first quarter, or one time in the first quarter, play close, but then take the second quarter off, and then they kind of get dug in a hole.
Yeah.
And then they're, you know, they dig back in the third and fourth, but then, it's too late.
Yeah.
You know?
And especially with their offense, it's not an offense designed to get you a lot of points quickly.
No, I mean, it's like I said before the game tonight when you were sitting here and watching it 4, I said this rain actually benefits our Central because that's what they're good at is running the ball. Yes, the surface is going to be slippery, but when you've got large running backs like Ken Hines III and Xavier Toms, that benefits you because those guys already, they probably wear a little bit longer cleat anyway because they're hefty. I won't say big, but they're heftier than a normal running back. And they, you know, they're going to stick their foot in the mud and they're going to push forward and they're going to get that fight for that extra yard, and that's what Central does best. They don't fall at first contact. They drive. There's 3 or 4 people on their backs, and they just continue to push them forward.
All right. Our 7:30 kickoff is quickly approaching, and our featured game of the week is Morganton Patton at RS Central. We'll be back momentarily. You tuned in to the Countdown Kickoff.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday nights here on WCAB. They are now in the bottom of the 8th inning, and with 2 outs, Milwaukee still leading the Braves by a score of 2-1. So if Atlanta is going to make their big rally and come back, they are going to have to do it coming up very soon in the top of the 9th inning. Yes, we are not the only ones. There are a number of folks here in the press box, and believe it or not, I ran into a couple of coaches from Patton, and they were actively following the game between the Braves and the Brewers as well. So bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs, Milwaukee leading Atlanta by a score of 2-1. We'll continue to keep you up to date through the end of that contest. Game 1 in the National League Division playoffs, Braves and the Brewers. We are getting close to a 7:30 kickoff here tonight in Rutherfordton. RS Central homecoming night. Hilltoppers tonight will be hosting the Morganton Patton Panthers. I see that our team captains have arrived on the field for the Hilltoppers. They will wear all blue tonight, blue jerseys with blue pants, and there is starting quarterback number 5. That is Jaden Costin. Also, number 8 suited up tonight. Hope he can return to action. That is number 8, John Henry Norris. And it's good to see him back on the sideline. Also representing the Hilltoppers, number 30, that is Nigel Williams. And also number 55 for the Hilltoppers, that would be Parker Phillips. So our co-captains tonight for the Hilltoppers.
I think that's the first time we've seen Nigel and Parker as captains this year.
It is that I can recall. I may be incorrect, but it's good to see them step up.
It's also good for Central that Harris is back. It looks, unless this is a diversion, but not Harris.
John Henry Norris.
John Henry Norris. I just combined his entire name. But John Henry Norris back because he did sustain an injury against the Hendersonville team, and him being back can help out the passing game and cornerback play.
Co-captains tonight for the Panthers. There's number 8, Waylon Rutherford, leading receiver on this team. Also number 12 out there, that is Daniel Powell. And I believe I have a couple of linemen as well for the Panthers. I believe that is number 56 out there. That would be Dawson Carswell. And the 4th captain for Patton is number 64. That would be Kelton Fox. And a referee now meeting with the captains at midfield. The rain has temporarily subsided. Patton has won the coin toss. Panthers will defer to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Patton tonight will come out in white jerseys with red pants. And it is going to be strange for me to call a team the Panthers who come out with colors of red, black, and white.
Yeah, it almost kind of reminds you of the East Rutherford uniforms.
It does.
And I tell you what, folks, those white jerseys, this field looks good right now.
Oh, but it's not going to be.
It's not going to be. I'm telling you, like, when it was raining earlier, I actually thought, instead of a football game, maybe we should have a canoe racing game and start at one end. Whoever wins, wins. But it has stopped raining for the moment, and I do see some sky on the other side of those clouds, so hopefully it'll hold off to the end of the game. If not, we're going to have to build an ark. Line them up 2 by 2 and start loading these young men and women in there. And
who was that? I think early this morning on the morning call-around report, I believe it was Gary Wilson up from the Fairfield community who asked Jim Bishop, what kind of wood did Noah use to build the ark, because he needed to get a hold of some of it. And, of course, folks up in that part of the county, up around Lake Lure, Chimney Rock, they had some flooding problems yesterday in particular. Folks up in McDowell County have had quite a bit of flooding these past 2 days. Good news is the rain is supposed to move on out of here, and it looks like maybe by Sunday and definitely by Monday, we're going to clear things up and get back to some more pleasant fall-like weather. Okay, an update on the Braves game. They are now in the top of the 9th inning. Braves still trailing Milwaukee 2-1. Just getting started now in the top of the 9th inning.
I saw Milwaukee playing the Braves when Todd Coffey played Milwaukee.
I remember that.
He gave us tickets. We got to sit up in the VIP boxes and got to actually see my old high school buddy pitch, and it was a fun time. Unfortunately, his first pitch went over the back of the fence. But Todd, I still love you. I think you were great for this county and great for baseball. But it was fun. It definitely was a great time.
The only ratings that I will really pay any attention to for the remainder of the season are the North Carolina High School Athletic Association RPI ratings. These are the ratings that will be used in determining the 32 teams in 2A from the western half of the state who qualify for the playoffs. Coming into this game tonight, RS Central is currently number 35, Patton at number 43. So from that standpoint, it looks like we could have a pretty competitive game here tonight in Rutherfordton. The ball is on the tee, and we are underway on Week 8 of high school football Friday night. This one, I believe that is Costin on the return. Brings it out to the near sideline, out of bounds, about the 40.
That was number 10, Junior Montgomery, on that return.
Okay, Junior Montgomery. I'm going to get confused tonight because we do have Breast Cancer Awareness Month going on, and the Hilltoppers showing observance of that tonight. So there's some pink, and usually I'm used to seeing Costin, but not used to seeing all of the others.
Right.
1st and 10, Hilltoppers. Costin handing off to Bruh. Hines straight ahead across midfield, and he is going to drive all the way up to the Patton 41. Great opening, 14-yard picked up by Hines.
Jay, just like I said in pregame, where the rain benefits them, that showed there he was hit with 3-yard gain, but drove it on for a 14-yard gain.
I'll talk about it more as the evening goes on, but none of the statistics are very impressive for Patton. This time, on 1st and 10, handoff again to Bruh. Hines takes on the left side, picks up about 3.
Looked like they lined Hines up in a fullback position there and had John Henry Norris in the backfield as the running back. I hadn't seen that too much in like kind of an offset eye.
2nd and 7 coming up now for the Hilltoppers. Same formation here. This time a pitch from Costin, and coming over here to the near side and turning that corner is Bruh. Hines takes it up to the 35. Going to be very close to the first down marker.
Yeah, I was going to say that's got to be a first down.
First down. 2nd of the night picked up by Hines. He's the only one who's touched the ball up to now.
Yeah, I was looking around for Xavier Thomas' number. I don't see him anywhere. He may be wearing a different number tonight.
Have to check and see. Hines, no, going to do the blocking, and Jaden Costin follows Hines. Costin picks up some good yardage, about 7, as he takes it up to the Patton 28.
Oh, yeah, I see Xavier in there now. Yeah, Costin isn't a large quarterback, so when he tucks behind Hines, he almost disappears.
Second down for the Hilltoppers. Jaden Costin takes the snap, handing off to Bruh. Hines on the left side. Hines takes it up to the 25. And that is going to leave him about... No, that is enough for another first down.
That was definitely a favorable spot for the Hilltoppers.
Yes, it was. They pushed it up to the 24, but thank you. We'll take it. We've had too many bad calls this season, so, yeah, we're due a few favors. First and 10. Here's the pitch. Here's Toms. Xavier on the right side and running over here on the near sideline. Xavier picks up great yardage. He is up to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers aren't doing anything fancy. That was probably the most fanciest thing, and all it was a pitch. And they're just running it down Patton's throat right now.
Yeah, another first down picked up this time by Xavier Toms. First and 10 at the Patton 13. Opening drive for the Hilltoppers. They're into the red zone. And this time, Costin, late pitch. Oh, look out. John Henry Norris over on the far side of the field. And he had a swarm of Panthers who dropped him for about 2-yard loss back at the 15.
Yeah, Costin was covered up as soon as he rolled out. And Henry Norris, Patton did a good job of picking up the pitch man right after he got the ball.
Second and 12 for the Hilltoppers. Ball is on the Patton 15. Hand off. This time around, zigging, zagging. Xavier Toms got tripped up, but Toms takes it up to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was what I know the Panthers run a play similar to that, the Carolina Panthers, called the jet sweep, and that's pretty much what it was. Toms coming from wide receiver in a pulling motion was handed the ball very rapidly.
Looks like third and a short 2 for the Hilltoppers. Going to hand off to Norris. John Henry over on the left side. Going to be close. Let's see where they spot the ball.
That's got to be a first down. Oh, we also have a Patton ball player down.
Panther player down. It is going to be enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal for the Hilltoppers at the Patton 3, maybe the 2-yard line. And we'll take this quick timeout. We have 7:30 left to go in the opening quarter, and we are scoreless, but the Hilltoppers threatening here. High school football Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers. The top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night. They are in the top of the 9th inning, 1 out. Atlanta Braves trying to come from behind. They still trail Milwaukee 2-1. The top of the 9th inning, 1 out. Come on, Braves. Time to put on the rally cap.
I got a score update from Austin Bailey. Burns takes a double screen, 65 yards on the first play scrimmage. Bulldogs lead 7-0.
That would be over Thomas Jefferson. Okay, our Patton player being helped off the field now. We are about to resume action. We saw indication that it was first down, but now they say it is 4th and inches for the Hilltoppers at the Patton 3. Jaden Costin keeps it, drives straight ahead. He's in for the touchdown. Whoa, hold on.
I guess we bragged a little too much.
They're going to say he is short of the goal line. Wow.
I'm not saying nothing. I have
expect the unexpected.
I've made a commitment to not be anti-official this week.
I tried, Cliff, but anyway, it is a first down. So now it's first and goal for the Hilltoppers inside the 1 yard line. Again, Costin drives straight ahead. He's in there. Yes, we get the signal. First touchdown of the night. Jaden Costin picks it up for the Hilltoppers, and it comes with 6:56 to go in the opening quarter on this homecoming night in Rutherfordton.
For dependable
Costin, who collects the first 6 points, and you know what time it is now. It's time to bring Triplet. Try to attempt the point after kick. Here's the snap, the place. Here's Triplet's. Wow. Booming kick through the uprights is good. So with 6:56 to go in the opening quarter, Hilltoppers lead Patton 7-0 on high school football Friday night.
Service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
High school football Friday night here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM WCAB. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Quarterback Jaden Costin with a 1 yard touchdown run. Triplet's point after kick good. Hilltoppers lead Morganton Patton 7-0, scoring on their first offensive drive of the night and took up nearly half of the first quarter. Now the kick following Jaden Costin's touchdown. First touch of the night for the Panthers. And this one returned and then quickly out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, I feel like Patton missed out on an opportunity right there to just let the ball bounce out of bounds. And he caught it like right on the line to take it out of bounds. I felt like if he didn't catch it, they'd probably got the ball a little farther up the field because of the penalty.
Yep, number 26, Tyler Johnson for Patton. And he will set up the Panthers first and 10 from their 14-yard line. Morganton Patton moving right to left here in the opening quarter. Near side hash marks. Shotgun snap, a little bit high to their quarterback. He rolls, pulls it down. Hands off quickly, a gain of only a couple of yards. That is number 30 on the carry. That is Deshaun Cantrell Vasquez.
Yeah, that ball was snapped a little high. The quarterback did a good job. You know, that ball's still got to be slick. And he brought it in from a high snap, doing a good job of getting the ball off.
Picked up a couple of yards, 2nd and 8 for Patton. Loan back to the left side of the quarterback. Brandon Clark. He hands off again to Cantrell Vasquez, and he takes it up to the 20-yard line. It's going to leave him about 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Patton on these two running plays doing a good job of moving the defensive line, making decent yards. I mean, you're set up as third and manageable right now.
Okay, third down coming up here for Patton. This time, backs on both sides. Nope, now got a man in motion. Takes off to the far side. One man standing to the right of quarterback Brandon Clark. Here's the snap. Here is a pass attempt too low, incomplete. It's intended target over there. Number 8, Waylon Rutherford, leading receiver on this team.
They're saying that was complete, and I don't see how.
No!
Jay, he dribbled the ball on the ground.
You've got to be kidding me. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I know they're better than that.
I literally watched the ball dribble on the ground.
It was on the ground, Cliff. I've got the binoculars. I saw that one without any doubt. And now, on the snap,
it's got to be false start against. It's got to be false start. Yeah, it's false start against Patton. Their right sideline kind of got a little bit of a head start.
They picked up the first down as a result of that very generous gift.
And you could tell the coaches weren't happy about it because we hear them stomping upstairs when they're not happy. And
that was a terrible call. Just terrible.
They're officials. They've got hearts too.
Yeah, but you need to use the eyes. Here's a shotgun snap, late pitch over here. Here's Vasquez taking off on this near side of the field. He's across the 30. Finally going to be driven out of bounds up at about the 31.
Missed a big holding call over here on the wide receiver. He wrapped the corner up and turned him away from the play. I was surprised that didn't get called.
Do you know, every time we have questionable, I would love to have a local optometrist that could make sponsor of the controversial calls.
That controversial call was brought to you by such and such Vision Center.
Exactly. Back to action here in Rutherford. Shotgun snap to Brendan Clark, and he hands off. New carrier this time at is number 28. I don't have a 28. I would assume that is probably Jackson Griffin for Patton.
Yeah, number 50 for RS Central playing that. That's Tanner Boone doing a good job of bringing the ball carrier down.
The ball is sitting right on about the 31-yard line. We are looking at 3rd and almost 7. Here's the shotgun snap. Quarterback rolls out to the far side, fires, and
it's intercepted.
It is picked off.
Now, this Thompson, I think, is his last name.
Trying to catch his number. He's way over there on the... No, that's Costin. Jason Costin.
Okay.
Costin with a big INT. It's going to give the Hilltoppers great field position. They will spot the ball at the Patton 39.
Playing just good defense over there. Costin in the right spot. Just turns around and says, thank you for the gift.
So that puts a stop to a little bit of momentum on that Patton offensive drive. 1st and 10 Hilltoppers. Let's hand it off to Bra. Bra breaks loose. Look at him go. And he is going to go all the way in for the touchdown. 39-yard touchdown run for Hines. That was absolutely beautiful. You see the wide open daylight, take advantage of it. Bra saw it, Bra took it, and he takes it in from 39 yards out.
Yeah, once he got to that second level, he wasn't getting touched. He's got some size, but he can also move.
Triplet adds the point after kick, and with 3:08 to go in the opening quarter, Hilltoppers strike again. Hilltoppers 14, Patton nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale at Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 828-287-9197.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Braves game is a final. I hate to report this bad news, but the Braves got beat by the Milwaukee Brewers 2-1. 2-1, Milwaukee taking the first game in that National League playoff series. Good news here, though. Hilltopper's up 14-0. Now the kick following Hines' touchdown. And this one going to be returned by Patton. Wow, clear from the 15 and taking it up to about the 31-yard line on that kick return.
I tell you, Jay, Triplett's kicks have gotten tremendously good this season. That was a beautiful kickoff all the way down to like the 10-yard line.
Yep. They put the ball down at the 33. It'll be 1st and 10. Patton will start this drive from their 33, trailing 14-0. Another shotgun snap on the way. Nope, now confusion.
Timeout, RS Central.
Hilltoppers take a timeout. 3:01 to go in the opening quarter. And our score is Hilltoppers 14, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
When you need a rental car or van, your family car rental is close by. Joe and Jill Rash are owner-operators and promise to treat you like family. If you need a car while your car is in the shop, or if you need a van for your Sunday school trip, Family Car Rental has the car or van that will fit your need and budget. 4 locations to serve you: 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 956 Reepsville Road in Lincolnton, 1604 North Limestone Street in Gaffney, and right here at home at 895 South Broadway Street, Forest City. Family Car Rental, treating you like family.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Ready to resume action. 1st and 10, Patton, starting this drive from their 33-yard line. Shotgun snap to the Patton quarterback and handing off, and very little daylight up the middle. Vasquez finds very little yardage, maybe a foot.
Tell you what, 55 for RS Central, that is Parker Phillips, who was a captain, came through making that tackle, losing his helmet coming out for a play, but I don't think he was going to let up even after he lost his helmet.
Not much there. 2nd and 10, we'll call it. Long snap count. Okay, now the snap to the Patton quarterback. Going to fire and incomplete. A little bit too wide, and the intended target over there was Waylon Rutherford. He was begging with the official for a flag, but nope, he's not going to get one.
And I'm not saying because it's RS Central, but it was a good no call. I felt like they both went for the ball. He reached out. He couldn't get to it and was tackled by the corner.
Now, we've had officials this season who would have thrown the flag really fast.
Yeah, would have thrown a flag if he got breathed on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm happy with let's let them play a little bit, huh?
Got a timeout, Patton.
Patton will take a timeout. Clock stops. 2:10 to go in the opening quarter. Quick update from Lawndale. Burns leading Thomas Jefferson by a score of, I think you said 14-0.
Yeah, 14-0 with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
We'll keep it here during this break in case you missed the news. Not good news for us Braves fans. Top of the 9th inning, Braves could not come back with that late rally. Milwaukee holds on to defeat the Braves 2-1. I'll have to look, too. I can't remember when the next game, maybe tomorrow, but I'll have to double-check that. Braves up in Milwaukee, tangling with the Brewers. I had mentioned during the pregame show that the only ratings I really care to pay much attention to for the remainder of the season are the ones being used by the state to determine the playoffs. About the time I was going to go back and bring you up to date, we're ready for play. I'll bring you up to date on that later. Clark takes the snap. Patton quarterback is rolling out to the near side. Pitch at the end, and it is to Waylon Rutherford. Takes it out of bounds right about the 40. That is going to leave them short by about 3 yards.
Yeah, he caught that ball but paid a little bit of a price at the end. Central thought he landed out of bounds. Did a good job of hauling it in, but still, like you said, it's 4th and 2. It looks like Pat's going to punt, but
4th and a long 2 now. Here again, be careful. They could try a long snap count, but Hilltoppers are backing up here. They're only putting like 4 up front here.
I'm a little worried about this one defensive end. Ooh, almost blocked.
And short punt, and this one, wow, as soon as it hit, it just went right down into the surface. There's actually no bounce to the ball tonight.
Look, there's some golfers right now that are going, somebody better go fix that divot because that ball landed. It just died.
It just sat there. And the Hilltoppers take over from their 31-yard line. Think it may be a little bit wet out there tonight? Yeah, I think so.
I swear that football, if you thought about the lines, it sunk to the first line.
So we have managed to free the ball from the turf. 1st and 10 Hilltoppers. Oh, this time, Hines, no running room on the right side.
Yeah, Costin run over the sideline to tell the coach, this is what I'm wanting. And Hines just didn't get any yard. It actually lost. Look, it's like he lost.
Yeah, he lost about a yard. The ball is back to the 30. 2nd and 11 for the Hilltoppers. The only back behind quarterback Costin is Hines. And out goes Hines. Hines on the left side. This time he finds running room. And Brett takes it up to the 38.
Patton just daring Central to try a pass play. Just daring them. They're bringing everybody in. I saw earlier when they had twins to the left, and they didn't even cover one of them.
Looking at 3rd and a long 3. Costin this time keeps it himself. Jaden finds running room across midfield. He is going to break loose, and Jaden Costin is going to take it all the way up the field in for the touchdown. Wow.
Okay, that was from the 31-yard line of their own 31.
Incredible run by Jaden Costin. Doing my math, Cliff, that was 62 yards on that touchdown run. Woo. And triplet for the 3rd time in the opening quarter. And his kick, no good. Looks like he just didn't get the kickoff. It just kind of sat. It didn't get any height at all. So the wet field conditions could have played a factor there. But the good news is, with 21 seconds left to go in the opening quarter, it is all Hilltoppers. RS Central 20, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night, all RS Central. 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hilltoppers lead 20-0. Now the kick. This one taken from inside the 10-yard line and being returned and only bringing it out to about the 19 on the return.
Central's outside coverage crew here coming from behind to bring him down, making that return just minimal.
So the Patton Panthers this time will start from deep at their end of the field. It will be 1st and 10. They have put the ball back at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Patton from their 17. Could be the last play of the opening quarter. Again, the handoff to Vasquez. Vasquez takes it out to the right side. Picked up a little bit of yardage just across the 20. And the clock is going to run out, and we have played 1 quarter of football. Homecoming night here in Rutherford. At the end of the opening quarter, RS Central 20, Patton nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates, wanting to let you know that we have moved. Our new office is located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. Come see us for auto, home, or your commercial insurance needs. Also come see me, Dwayne Hunt, for your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, or prescription drug plans. See us at Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City, or call 828-245-5301.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford. 20-0. Hilltoppers lead, and we get ready for the beginning of quarter number 2. Patton now moving left to right. Here's the pitch, and it goes to Vasquez. And
got a flag over there.
Oh, a penalty marker comes out after very little gained.
It looks like it's got to be in the realm of holding. It's near the line, near where the running back was tackled. He was tackled cleanly. Let's see what it is.
Referee comes over.
It is holding against Patton.
Well, how about that? Coach Palmieri right there on the draw.
Look, I have an agreement with the officials. I'm going to try to take it easy on them tonight, and they're going to. It's hard, folks. It's like I've got the official patch. If I start feeling anxious, I have to remember I've got the official patch. I have to lay off a little bit.
They're going to put the ball back to the 15. This is going to be second down and about 16 for the Panthers. Here's a shotgun snap, and whoa, in there on the quarterback, but Clark breaks loose. But he is going to be dropped for a huge loss back at the 10-yard line.
Xavier Toms came from defensive end just like a bolt of lightning, was all over the quarterback, slipped off, but luckily RS Central was getting to the ball. They had multiple Hilltoppers surrounding them to get that sack.
Yeah, look to me again, and I don't know for sure, but I think it was Parker Phillips in there who actually brought him down at about the 10-yard line. So a huge loss. This is 3rd and Gilkey for Patton. 3rd and a long way to go. Shotgun snap. Clark under pressure. He has to break loose over to the far side of the field. Now he's going to fire a pass way up the field. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that was
a dangerous pass.
That kind of reminded me of one of those passes that you would do at the end of a game. You're trying to score and you just hurl it up in the air.
Yep.
And he was covered up by 2. The only thing is that Costin limping over here?
I don't believe it's Jaden. Let me check.
Like you said earlier, the pink socks are throwing us off because he normally rocks the pink socks. I'm a poet.
No, he's going to stay in there. It is number 6 who is hobbling. That would be Whitesides.
Yeah, Whiteside's definitely hurt. He's squatted down right now, trying to get some relief.
And they're going to let this play continue. And on the punt,
you got to get Whitesides out of there. You know he's in pain, and give him credit for fighting it off. But young man, come to the sideline and work whatever it is out.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned because as far back as he was at midfield, it almost looked like he could have been a 12th man on the field. But double check, it looks like 11. But wow, he back so much farther back. Hilltoppers take over following the punt. It will be 1st and 10 at the Patton 44-yard line. Jaden Costin, the pitch, and over to the far side, turning the corner. Not much yardage for Tyler Logan. First touch of the night for Logan.
Yeah, honestly, Jay, I don't know. Central have they even passed the ball one time this game?
No passes.
No passes.
Don't need to.
But I don't think you need to pitch it. I think you could just feed it up the middle until they stop you.
Yeah, I think they can safely keep this on the ground. 2nd and 10. This time around, bouncing out of there is Costin. Jaden breaks loose, comes to the near side of the field, is going to walk into the end zone. 44-yard touchdown run for the Hilltoppers quarterback, his 3rd of the night. Incredible. It looked like he was stopped. And then all of a sudden here, he came out of traffic. Takes it 44 yards up the field in for the 6 points. Incredible run. Triplet back out for another point after kick.
It's going to be offsides against Patton.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that one, was there?
Yeah, the ball hadn't even been snapped, and the defensive end was almost in front of the holder.
But he wasn't running. He was just walking fast. Okay, that was strange.
They may fake this, even though I saw the number 7 run over here. Maybe not.
Okay, here's Triplet's kick. This one is good. It's through the uprights. 9:30 to go in the second quarter. It is RS Central 27, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
It's time to revive your internet. Get speeds all the way up to Vibe 1 gig. Plus, right now we're offering internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. Get Vibe's fiber-rich internet that comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and our local friendly staff. So revive your internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. This is a limited time offer, so call today or visit vibebroadband.com to sign up. Offer ends 10/31/21. Modem taxes and fees extra, not available in all areas. See vibebroadband.com for additional restrictions.
Football Friday night here on WCAB. Another touchdown, 3rd of the night for quarterback Jaden Costin. He had a 1-yarder to start off, had 62-yarder, 44-yarder. Hilltoppers leading Patton 27-0. Now Triplet. He has been busy tonight. He will kick off following Costin's latest touchdown. This one scooped up at the 20-yard line, being returned now by the Panthers. Patton brings it out across the 35, up to the 36-yard line.
Really decent return. I thought he was going to get tackled as soon as he caught the ball. Triplet's got this really high arch on his kicks, and RS Central got downfield, just couldn't bring him down when he caught it.
High school football Friday night being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Circle B Barbecue, Cole's Carpet and Floor Covering, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, All Around Tree Service, and Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones. 1st and 10, Patton. Starting this drive from, looks like the 36-yard line. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, Clark. He's going to keep it. Cutting out to the middle, now cuts out, finds running room over on the far side of the field, picks up the first down plus about 10. He is finally out of bounds at the Hilltoppers, 45. This is some of the best field position they've had all night.
Yeah, it was a weird play. I think Central thought he was going to option it out, and he cut it back kind of like a counter, but a quarterback counter, to an open field because everybody was sold on the option.
And, of course, one of the possibilities there is the quarterback keeps it. 1st and 10, this time he'll pitch it to the near side and try to work this right side is Vasquez. And he picks up about 3 up to the 42. He is by far their leading rusher on the team. He is a senior, 6 foot, 200-pound senior, so pretty stout back. Averaging just almost 4 yards a carry coming into this game tonight. And now, looks like timeout is going to be taken by Patton. So the Patton Panthers take timeout. Looks like 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Homecoming night in Rutherfordton. And the Hilltoppers are leading. In fact, they are shutting out Patton 27-0. High school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Ready to resume action now here in Rutherfordton. 2nd and about 8 for Patton. Shotgun snap. Brandon Clark. Quarterback slips and is going to be tackled from behind. There's Xavier Toms in there as he gets to about the 40-yard line, but not much picked up there. It's going to leave 3rd and long. 3rd and almost 5 for Patton.
Xavier coming all the way from the opposite end, defensive end, to make that tackle. And then when he tackled them, it's like they were on a sled. They slid for 4 or 5 yards. I definitely wouldn't want to be on the bottom of that sled.
No kidding. 3rd and 5 for Patton. And here's a quick pass, bobble. Are they going to say caught that?
Yeah, they're saying complete.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, that one I would say is reviewable if we had that option. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, did look like.
Let's see what they can do on this 4th down. Central get a good stop here.
Yeah, because still they're looking at 4th and 4. Up to the Hilltoppers defense to stop another Patton drive.
Oh, man, Central just give them one.
Oh, the Hilltoppers have jumped off sides. That's going to be 5 yards, and that's one more than needed for the Patton first down. So Patton picks up. They haven't had very many first downs. And on this drive, I think they have more than they've had up to this point tonight. So to be 1st and 10 Patton at the Hilltoppers' 33-yard line. Snap and hand off. And number 26 trying to work through the middle. That is Tyler Johnson. Doesn't find much running room.
Yeah, I don't even think he got a yard.
Yeah, they're going to put it right back where it was. 2nd and 9 now. I think it's 2nd and 10 based on the markers there. He didn't get anything. And I can tell now that the field is really getting chewed up. A late pitch, and look at the big hit by Xavier Tom. Oh, wow. That was a monster hit. Quarterback got rid of that pitch a little too soon. He wasn't even covered. And he's like, I got to get rid of this ball because I'm going to get hit. And as soon as he pitches out, Xavier Thomas was right there to lay the wood. That was an incredible hit by Thompson. A loss of a good 6 yards. This ball is moved back out now to the 40. This is going to bring up, hang on, this should be fourth down.
No, it's right.
It's third down. It's third down. Okay. Third and long for Patton. Clark, the quarterback, and look at that.
Yeah, the right defensive end doing a good job. I didn't get his number, doing a good job of driving the left tackle so the quarterback couldn't throw it. And then I didn't get the number of the defender that made the sack.
Phillips,
yeah, came like a bolt of light.
Parker Phillips, he's having a game tonight.
Parker come in like a bolt of lightning just to drill the quarterback.
And now the ball is back up even farther. We're back to the 49-yard line. Okay, this is definitely fourth and Gilkey. And Patton showing that they will punt. And nice rush, and they're almost blocked it. This is going to hit. Does have a little bit of a bounce. Amazing. Looks like it is going to go out of bounds at about the 15. So actually, pretty good job by the punter, putting the Hilltoppers deep at their end of the field. But Central leading 27-0. And understanding Lawndale, they're trying to be competitive with us in Rutherfordton tonight because that score is also, I think, 27-0.
It is 27-0. Oh, excuse me. Update. Demetrius Williams scores from the 2-yard line as the Griffins match 77 yards of the big catch by Bailey Cole, Dakota Twitty. It is 27-7.
How about that? Griffins coming back there. Now the handoff and taking off to the far side of the field. That is Xavier Toms. And Toms picked up some positive yardage here. In fact, almost 8. Wow, almost 8 picked up. So the ball comes out to the 24-yard line. Second and short for the Hilltoppers. And the handoff over on the right side, taking defenders with him. Hines picks up the first down plus another several yards. Brett takes it all the way up to the 38-yard line. Just hard, determined running on the part of the Hilltoppers, and it is working incredibly well. Patton does not have an answer for it. Now, this time around, the handoff, first man through, coming over here, John Henry Norris on the left side, near side of the field, takes it up to the 40, picks up a couple of yards. Down to 3:30 to go before halftime. And, of course, we have halftime homecoming festivities. Holding, penalty, Youch, charge against the Hilltoppers. This is going to push them back. It will put the ball back at the Hilltoppers 30 following that holding call. You get the down over first and 16, 17 yards to go. Costin keeps it. Jaden working that right side. Whoa, took a hit at the end as he is driven backwards. Looks like he is across the 35 before he is stopped. And there were 2 defenders, Patton defenders. They really hit him hard at the end of that run. Clock running, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. It is now second down and about 12. Jaden Costin getting everybody set. Hilltoppers quarterback taking the snap. He is going to hand off. First man through. Hines picks up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like they're back to the original line of scrimmage. Central, I thought maybe they were going to actually try to throw the ball there. They had trips and they were stacked over here on the left side, and they sent one in motion, and they handed it off to Bro. But I would take a chance and throw the ball.
Down to 2:15 to go here. Big play coming up. 3rd and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Jaden Costrom rolls back. This time he will launch a pass. Oh, just overthrown, incomplete. Yeah. Junior Montgomery, the intended target, up near the 35-yard line of Patton.
Junior was wide open, and it would have taken the fastest man in Rutherford County to catch him. The closest defender was 20 yards behind him. Just a little overthrown. He tried. It touched his fingertips.
Tough break, but it looked good. 4th and 10, Hilltoppers punting for the first time tonight, leading 27-0. Here's the punt. This one, lots of hang time now. Drops. Takes a little bit of a Hilltoppers row. It is going to be down by the Hilltoppers at the Patton 27. Minute 56 to go in the second quarter. Hilltoppers shutting out Patton 27-0. And now the Patton offense. Could be their last offensive opportunity of the first half. Start this. Looks like they have put the ball down at the 26. 1st and 10, Patton. Still a shotgun snap to the quarterback, Clark. Long snap count here. And he's going to roll out to the near side. It's picked off! Hilltoppers pick it off at the 30. Now coming back down this near sideline. He's going to go in forward for 6 points.
No, they're saying he ran out of bounds at the 9-yard line. I think the official kind of got it confused with him and his blocker there. The blocker ran on the sideline. He stayed on the inside, but called him out of bounds at the 9. A great play.
John Henry Norris with a huge INT. Yep, they say he stepped out of bounds, about the 9? See where they'll put this ball down.
Yeah, Henry Norris was just sitting there waiting, licking his chops, waiting for that interception.
1st and goal, Hilltoppers. Great INT from Norris. Here's handoff. Here's Bra. Bra says, I'm driving. He's trying to reach out for the goal line, but not quite able to make it. Bra takes it up to the 1.
Yeah, that was close. I tell you, I would like to see a shot at that goal line because he ran that ball down. It looked like it might have touched, but they're saying he was down.
He reached out as far as his arm would let him. And now, touchdown. Hines has another touchdown, and the Hilltoppers have just added 6 more points up on the scoreboard. It comes with a minute 17 to go here in the second quarter. Now Triplet back onto the field. Getting quite a workout tonight. Here's his point after kick attempt. It is through upright. It is good. So with a minute 17 to go in the second quarter, Hilltopper 34, Patton nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse-quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. It's all Hilltoppers on this homecoming night in Rutherfordton. RS Central 34, Morganton Patton, nothing. Minute 17 to go before the halftime. Here, whistles blow here on the kick.
Yeah, they're going to get them with offsides by the kicking team.
Back it up 5, try it again. Minute 17, and of course coming up at halftime tonight, the big homecoming festivities, Miss Central, Miss Hilltoppers.
Cliff getting nachos.
Oh, I see nachos going right in front of us there. How about that?
Jay, would you like the Shelby Crest score update?
Yes. What is it?
Shelby 28, Crest 7. It doesn't say quarter, but that's from the Charlotte Observer. That was 20 minutes ago.
Wow. Here's the kick on the second attempt. This one being returned from inside the 20 by Patton, finding some running room, cutting out to the far side of the field, and running out of bounds in front of the Patton players on the far sideline. Nice return, though. Looks like all the way up. I think he's beyond the 40, up to about the 42. I was trying to remember, but in that game tonight, let me look. Shelby favored by 15 points over Crest. So the Golden Lions, big county rival. Now, it's not a conference game, but it was rescheduling from earlier, postponement earlier this season. First and 10, Patton. Vasquez takes a handoff from quarterback Clark, lost a yard. He is brought down behind the line of scrimmage at the 41. Clock now running with 50 seconds to go.
I think that was Tanner Boone on the tackle, number 50. You were talking about Shelby. Yeah, they didn't get to have that game in the spring, and I can remember a lot of people are upset. That's a big-time game.
Oh, there usually several thousand people show up when Crest and Shelby play. Second and 1, and going to be brought down from behind. There is J.W. Bradley, and he drops the Patton quarterback at the 40-yard line. Loss of another yard, and that may do it for the first half.
Yeah, that quarterback, he's going to have to go. His parents are going to have to go buy some extra shout for his jersey, maybe his socks too. He definitely has been taking a beating tonight.
And the clock is going to run out, and we have played the first 2 quarters. First half is history, and at the half, RS Central leads Patton by a score of 34-0. Stay tuned now for the halftime show coming up momentarily. High school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the isothermal powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Halftime on this homecoming night in Rutherfordton and RS Central, shutting out Patton by a score of 34-0. Just got another update from Lawndale. Burns has responded once again, collecting another touchdown. Burns now leads Thomas Jefferson by a score of 34-7. 34-7. Burns leading the Griffins in Lawndale. Halftime here in Rutherfordton. And first of all, I want to recap the scoring. All Hilltoppers touchdowns in the opening two quarters. Quarterback Jaden Costin, his first of three first-half touchdowns, came with 6:56 to go in the opening quarter. It was a 1-yard touchdown run. Triplet adds the point after kick. Hilltoppers jumped out early, 7-0. Then with 3:08 to go in the opening quarter, it was Ken Hines III. A 39-yard touchdown run. Point after kick by Triplet. Good. Hilltoppers up 14-0. And then with 21 seconds to go in the opening quarter, once again, Jaden Costin is second of three touchdowns in the first half. This one was a beauty. 62-yard touchdown run up the field, but the point after kick by Triplet was no good, but put the Hilltoppers up 20-0. That was our score at the end of the opening quarter. RS Central 20, Patton nothing. Hilltoppers added two more in the second quarter with 9:30 to go in the second quarter. Jaden Costin collected his third touchdown of the first half. This one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Triplet's point after kick good. Hilltoppers up 27-0. Then with 1:17 to go, following the interception that was earned by John Henry Norris, well, it was Hines takes it in from a yard out. Point after kick by Triplet good. Brings us to halftime. The Hilltoppers shutting out Patton by a score of 34-0. Homecoming night here at RS Central, and the homecoming halftime ceremonies have just begun. We'll be back momentarily, and I'll introduce you to the students involved tonight in both the pregame and the halftime homecoming activities. Tuned into the halftime show on high school football Friday night.
This is Bob Philback, former minister in Rutherford County, retired now. I'm a member of Lifestyle Wellness and Spa, and have been since Mickey literally started the business years ago. I'm certainly glad that Lifestyle is back open for all of us seniors. In the mornings, we have quite a crowd that come, and we have free coffee, and I'm sure a lot of you like free coffee. When you get my age, we need something to keep us energized and active, and I get that at Lifestyle. Mickey Waters and his team of professionals go beyond the call to keep things clean, sanitized, and helpful, wiping down every piece of equipment, making sure that we are taking care of that which makes Lifestyle so special. I sure do enjoy and feel safe every time I go. And if you're just a member and you've dropped out, then we want you to come back. If you're not a member, we want you to come and be a member with us. You'll enjoy the fellowship most of all. So we invite you to come and be with us at Lifestyle Wellness and Spa.
There's a brand new business in downtown Forest City that you've got to stop in and check out. Foothills Family Hardware. They've got a store full of all your home improvement wants and needs. Stop wasting money at all those big box stores. They also carry lots of home decor for indoor and outdoor. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 7 to 6, Friday and Saturday, 7 to 7, and Sundays, 9 to 3. They're a great addition to our community. So stop in, say hello to Diva, the hardware dog. Call them today at 245-6496. Shop local. Shop at Foothills Family Hardware, 131 East Main Street in Forest City, and like them on Facebook.
Thank you for making WCAB your radio station of choice in the Foothills. Now get the best of both worlds. 100.9 FM and 590 AM Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on the Foothills. Mo Sports, WCAB. Halftime in Rutherfordton, RS Central on this homecoming night. 34-0 lead over Morganton Patton. Our thanks to some of our many sponsors who make these Friday night broadcasts possible. Our thanks to Lifestyle, Wellness, and Spa. Also to Foothills Family Hardware, Family Car Rental, Sisk Family Ford, and Insurance Service Associates, among our family of sponsors who bring you high school football Friday night each and every week. Halftime homecoming festivities are underway here in Rutherfordton. I want to go back and introduce you to the students involved in the pregame ceremony tonight for the Queen of Clubs. The art club this year represented by Miss India Duran. She was escorted tonight by her brother, Mr. Josh Cole. The art club represented by Miss India Duran. The Beta Club sponsor is Miss Ray Morrison, escorted tonight by her uncle, Mr. Jason Camp. Beta Club sponsor, Ray Morrison. Also representing the Beta Club was Miss Karina Keever, her escort, her father, Mr. Jamie Keever, and representing the Beta Club, Miss Karina Keever. The Environmental Club, represented by Miss Jody Howard. Her escort tonight, her father, Mr. Mark Howard. So representing the Environmental Club, Miss Jody Howard. The FCA Fellowship of Christian Athletes, represented by Miss Phoebe Ankrum. Escort tonight, her father, Mr. Gary Ankrum, Sr. FCA representative, Miss Phoebe Ankrum. The Key Club, represented tonight by Miss Mackenzie Wells. Escorting her, her brother, Mr. Colby Wells. Representing the Key Club, Miss Mackenzie Wells. Sponsor for the Marching Hilltoppers Band, Caitlin Diem. Escort tonight, her brother, Logan Diem. Marching Hilltopper Band representative is Caitlin Diem. For the Marine Corps Junior ROTC, represented tonight by Miss Trinity Robertson. Escorted by her cousin, Mr. Kai Newsom, representing the Junior ROTC, Trinity Robertson. For the Skyliner, the yearbook staff, represented by Miss Sydney Phipps. She was escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Justin Phipps. For the Skyliner, representing Miss Sydney Phipps. Okay. I apologize here. My script has two different names for the Skyliner yearbook staff. Also has Miss Savannah Bates. Representing the Student Council is Miss Greer Hodge. Her escort is her brother, Mr. Boone Hodge. Representing the Student Council, Greer Hodge. The Topper Loud Crowd. They were represented by Miss Kennedy Ruff, escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Doug Ruff. Topper Loud Crowds, Miss Kennedy Ruff. Representing the Unified Club tonight, Abby Loveless. Escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Benny Loveless. Representing the Unified Club, Abby Loveless. For the Young Republicans, their representative, Beth Owens. Her father is her escort, Mr. Tony Owens. Representing the Young Republicans, Miss Beth Owens. And also want to represent and recognize National Honor Society Representative Sierra Clark, unable to be with us tonight, but representing the NHS, the National Honor Society, Miss Sierra Clark. For the crowning, special guest tonight was the reigning Queen of Clubs from back in the springtime, Miss Keely Bush. And Keely is currently a freshman at Clemson University. She studies environmental and natural resources, escorted tonight by her father, Mr. John Petty, the reigning Queen of Clubs, Miss Keely Bush. And they announced the Queen of Clubs for 2021, the winner from the Beta Club, Miss Karina Keever. Karina Keever. Well, for the halftime, Miss Hilltopper, Miss Central festivities, the way this works, let me skip down here. 14 ladies compete for the title of Queen of Clubs. That's what we just covered. And tonight, let's see, we will be selecting Miss Hilltopper. Miss Hilltopper is selected from a group of the underclass young ladies, voted on by their peers to represent the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. Miss Central, the homecoming queen, crowned from a group of young ladies representing the senior class. These young ladies also voted on by their peers. 6 young ladies tonight competing for the title of Miss Hilltopper, and presenting and recognizing these.
Miss Maya Miller.
Okay, there you just heard the announcement of this year's winner for Miss Central, Miss Maya Miller. So Miss Maya Miller, escorted tonight by her brother, Mr. Tylen Payne. She is our new Miss Central. And we will recognize the other students involved. We'll recognize the other students involved with Miss Central momentarily, but let's go back. Miss Hilltopper, representing the freshman class tonight, was Miss Audrey Norris, escorted by Mr. John Henry Norris, her brother. Freshman sponsor, Audrey Norris. Also representing the freshman class tonight, Madison Ross, her father, her escort, that is Mr. Brian King. Representing the freshman, Madison Ross. Representing the sophomore class, Miss Lily Christine Green. Escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Jason Green. Sophomore sponsor, Lily Green. Also representing the sophomore class is Miss Madeline Hughes. Escorted tonight by her father, Mr. George Hughes. For the sophomores, Miss Madeline Hughes. Now the junior representatives, Miss Riley Johnson. Escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Alan Johnson. From the junior class, Riley Johnson. Also representing the junior class, Miss Trinity Yelton. Her brother, Mr. Drew Yelton. Her escort, juniors, Trinity Yelton. And one of those young ladies, and I'll try to get you that information later, received the title of Miss Hilltopper. Again, Miss Hilltopper is from the 6 young ladies who represent the underclass, and Cliff tells me that it went to the freshman representative tonight, escorted by her brother, and he had that key INT in the second quarter, escorted by John Henry Norris, her brother. Congratulations to Miss Audrey Norris. Audrey Norris has been crowned tonight as the new Miss Hilltopper. And for the representatives for Miss Central, all senior class members, we have Miss Allie Parton, escorted by her father, Mr. Ben Parton, representing the senior class, Miss Allie Parton. Also representing the seniors, Miss Emma Long, escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Brian Long. Also a senior, Emma Long. Another senior, Miss Carmen Deck. Carmen Deck, escorted tonight by her brother, Mr. Bevan Deck, representing the seniors again, Carmen Deck. Another participant here is Morgan Dotson. Miss Dotson being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Greg Dotson. So from the seniors, Morgan Dotson. Miss Tiana Stewart, escorted tonight by Mr. Tremaine Stewart, her brother, another senior, Tiana Stewart. And our new Miss Central for 2021 is Miss Maya Miller, escorted tonight by her brother, Mr. Tylen Payne, and the new Miss Central, Miss Maya Miller. A couple of honored guests here tonight for homecoming. Miss Macy Bahealer, Miss Hilltopper for 2020. Macy, a junior at R.S. Central High School this year, escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Todd Bahealer. Also, another guest of honor, Miss Ella Parton. She is currently attending Mars Hill University, where she plays soccer, plans to major in nursing, escorted tonight by her father, Patrick Parton. So we have a couple of guests, and it was Macy Bahealer, the reigning Miss Hilltopper, who crowned the new Miss Hilltopper here tonight. And then it was Ella Parton who crowned the new Miss Central homecoming queen for 2021. Once again, I would like to thank Mrs. Tammy Mislinski, chairman or chairwoman of the English department here at R.S. Central High School. She is the sister of my former broadcast colleague and current Spindale Fire Department Chief Jamie Guillermo. So my thanks to Tammy for supplying us with all of this. I just think it's kind of cool and important that on a homecoming night, these students who are involved certainly deserve recognition, and all dressed to the hilt tonight. The guys in suits, girls in the beautiful gowns and dresses, and I'm happy to say that the weather has cooperated in that we do not have any rain, and no rain fell during the homecoming festivities here tonight in Rutherfordton. So, for those fans who thought maybe they were making the wrong call tonight by going ahead and playing the game, I think evidence on the scoreboard and evidence in the stands is going to prove the opposite. We have a great crowd for homecoming, and the Hilltoppers are doing quite well because at the half, shutting out Patton 34-0. Steve 2 momentarily will be back with quarter number 3 on high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
It's time to revive your internet. Get speeds all the way up to Vibe 1 gig. Plus, right now we're offering internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. Get Vibe's fiber-rich internet that comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and our local friendly staff. So revive your internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. This is a limited-time offer, so call today or visit VibeBroadband.com to sign up. Offer ends 10/31/21. Modem taxes and fees extra, not available in all areas. See VibeBroadband.com for additional restrictions.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
WCAB.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Fans, if you missed it, the Braves game, it didn't come out the way we would have liked for it to. Braves got beat tonight. Game 1 of the playoff series. Milwaukee over the Braves by a score of 2-1. Much better news to report on the local home front with homecoming here at RS Central. The Hilltoppers shutting out Patton 34-0. Finally, I'm going to get to talk about the RPI rankings. Fans, these are the only rankings I am going to pay much attention to through the remainder of the season because these are the ratings that will be used to determine the teams that qualify for the playoffs and what their potential seeding will be. In the 2A West, there are 51 teams in the state, 32 of whom will qualify for postseason competition. A little bit of a change at the top this week. Reedsville, last week number 2, back up to number 1. Shelby, last week's number 1, fell to number 2 this week. Hendersonville took a jump from 6 up to number 4. Burns jumped from number 15 last week up to number 11. Chase fell a bit from number 9 last week to number 13. Right behind them at number 14, Polk County, 6-point increase from number 20 a week ago. East Gaston at number 20, up from number 26 a week ago. As we mentioned earlier, the Hilltoppers, RS Central, number 35, same as last week. Number 39, Brevard, and number 43, Morganton Patton. Now, Patton did defer their option to the beginning of the third quarter, and of course they want the football to start the third quarter. And on this kick to start off the third quarter, we have offsides against the Hilltoppers. So they'll back the ball up 5. We're going to try this again.
That's twice that they've been called for that. I'm not sure what's going on, other than the guys are just a little too excited to get downfield.
Let's try it again. 34-0, Hilltoppers. Shutting out Patton. Nice kick. This one going to be returned from the 20. 25, cutting out toward the middle of the field. Ooh, breaks loose from one tackler, cuts back opposite direction, is not going to get away from the other tackler. He is stopped at the 27-yard line. And on the stop there, if he will turn so that I can catch his number.
I think that's Levi Vogel, number 3.
It is number 3. He is a sophomore. That was a good tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job of continuing his effort to get to the ball, even though it looked like it was going to get by him to make that tackle.
Okay, they have put the ball down on the 27. It'll be 1st and 10, Patton. They trail 34-0. Shotgun snap. Quarterback Clark over on the right side, bounces, comes back in toward the middle, and is tackled by his shoelaces by Hines. the Patton quarterback picks up positive yardage, about 6.
Yeah.
It's up to the 33, 34.
You're not joking when you say by the shoelaces, because Hines came through and all he could grab was shoelaces.
But it was enough to bring the Patton quarterback down after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Patton. Ball is just short of the 35-yard line. Snapped to Clark. Clark firing about, dropped, incomplete. Had a man there. That was Trevor Smith.
Yeah, I think Smith heard that defense kind of chomping at the bit behind him because he was getting the ball. He was wide open, but he had like 4 defenders kind of just standing around him fixing to lay a smackdown on him.
That's where we need to cue the soundtrack to Jaws. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Enough foolishness, now back to action. 3rd down here for Patton. Clark takes the step. Ooh, dropped in the backfield for a loss. He ran right into the arms of Parker Phillips, and Phillips drops him for a loss. Back at the 31.
Yeah, Parker showing why he was a captain at the beginning of the night. He came out here to play. I think that's like at least 2 sacks that he has had tonight.
He has had a great defensive game for the Hilltoppers. And now facing 4th and long. Here's the punt by Patton. And this one, over on the far side of the field, is scooped up at the Hilltoppers 30, but then he is tackled almost immediately for no return. So the Hilltoppers take over 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have played that. That's kind of a risky play right there. You had your kickoff team, your punt team bearing down on you, and you take that chance. That ball's slick. It's raining. But luckily, he held on to it.
1st and 10 Hilltoppers. They lead 34-0. Jaden Costin. Here's his pitch. And coming over here to the near side, turning that corner, breaking loose across midfield, and coming down this near sideline all the way in for the touchdown. It was a 70-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that touchdown run was courtesy of Tyler Logan.
Tyler Logan with a 70-yard touchdown run. Wow. Hilltoppers are definitely playing tonight like I really thought they were capable of playing all season. Everything is moving in the Hilltoppers' direction tonight. Triplet is kick. It's through the uprights. It's good. So with 9:53 to go in the 3rd quarter, we are almost to that 42-point spread needed for a running clock. It's RS Central 41, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 41-0. Hilltoppers are saying yum yum tonight. They are absolutely dominating this game with the Patton Panthers. Another kick coming from Triplet. This one is going to be returned from the 20-yard line and going to bring it up field about 10 yards to the 30 on the return. And the Panthers will set up their offense 1st and 10 from their 30. I mentioned the RPI ratings. What about the 1A schools? Well, number one in the 1A West, Eastern Randolph. They have been number one for the first 4 weeks of the RPI ratings. Thomas Jefferson fell from number 3 to number 6 this week. Bessemer City up a notch from 23 to 22. Cherville fell from 20 to 23. On 1st and 10, the pitch comes over here to the near side of the field. Patton now trying to move back the opposite direction. Skylar Johnson takes it to the 34-yard line. Highland Tech staying the same, number 29. That's where they were last week. Now, there are only 34 teams in 1A in the West. That means 32 teams will make the playoffs. That means only 2 teams don't get in. Second down here for Patton. Snap. Brandon Clark, and overthrown over the head of Trevor Smith. Incomplete pass.
So, Jay, let me get this straight. 34 teams in the 1A division.
Yep.
32 teams make it.
Yep.
So there's potential, and we've had this happen before, of a winless team making playoffs.
It would be possible this year under this new playoff formula.
Can you imagine winning the state championship after getting there with no wins?
I don't think that's likely to happen. Here's Clark on the snap. Patton quarterback running for his life. 40. Ooh, his feet fly out from underneath of him as Hines is about to nail him at the 43. And I think he was like, whoa, let's see a bulldozer coming. And his feet just flew out.
Yeah, I believe Arnold laid down on that one, too, because Hines was coming. Luckily for him, Hines took pity on him, and as he was falling to the ground, Hines caught him to hold him up and just take him out of bounds.
It is enough bring him up to the 43, first down, 1st and 10, Patton. Another snap to the back quarterback. His pitch over there on the far side, trying to turn the right corner. Up to the 45, couple of yards picked up.
Yeah, this field, it's not been raining since the beginning of the game, but this field is just getting terrible right now, and they're slipping and sliding all over the place.
It was soaked. I mean, absolutely soaked. Kind of, yeah, it looked good before the game, but you knew that especially out here in the middle of the field, you can tell this field has taken a beating tonight. A lot of mud out there. Here's a snap, and
quarterback catches it, just sits down.
I'm not sure what Clark, I think.
They're saying timeout.
Patton, and did he call the timeout before that snap? I'm not sure.
Yeah, somebody did, because the whistle blew and they put the ball back where it was originally spotted.
Okay, so we do have timeout taken by Patton. 7:41 to go in the third quarter. Hilltoppers shutting out the Panthers 41-0. This is high school football Friday night.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 7:41 to go in the third quarter. All Hilltoppers tonight. Central 41, Patton nothing. 2nd and 8 now for Patton, and whistles blow at the snap.
I think they're going to get offsides on Central.
You are correct. Offsides, the call against the Hilltoppers. will push it out just into Hilltopper's territory at the Central 49. But now, Patton only needs less than 2 yards for a first down. Brandon Clark belting out the count, takes the snap. He is going to keep it now. Late pitch, and it gets away, but it looks like the man has Patton. Yeah, he's recovered it back at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Marcus Logan, he's lucky he landed on it. Marcus Logan was diving for it, ends up landing on top of the young man that recovered the fumble.
They will put the ball down at the 41 or 42. Okay, nice spot. 42, but still going to leave Patton now. Looking at a very long, I'm not sure why. Okay, now I think everything's in place. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for Patton. Snap to Clark. Clark takes the snap, rolls out, now fires. Pass is caught over on the far side of the field. It is number 9. That is Reed Pons, a junior, on the receiving end. I think it's the first, no, not the first, but one of the few catches of the night for Patton.
It's fourth and really long, but I think they're obviously going to go for it.
I think they have to, trailing 41-0 and almost at midfield. 4th and 7 for the Panthers. Trips to the near side. Here's the pitch, and finding running on is Vasquez, but he is going to be stopped up at about midfield. If Vasquez would have cut to the left or the right, he would have had more running room, and instead he ran right into traffic.
Yeah, good job by the defense. They let him have a little bit of yards, but not enough. Like I said, Central's been doing a really good job tonight of swarming to the ball.
And the ball is placed right at midfield at the 50, a turnover on downs. And it looks like it'll be Shearer now, quarterback for the Hilltoppers. He is going to hand off, breaking loose from tackler, and now coming back the opposite direction and picking up a yard after it looked like he was going to lose about 3. His number 6, that is Taekwon Whiteside.
Yeah, I figured they probably took Costin out due to the score.
Well, and they want to give the younger junior quarterback, Trey Shearer, more snaps. As this could potentially be his job next season. Oh. Stopped in the backfield there for a loss is number 3 on the carry. That is Levi Vogel. Remember, Vogel had that really nice tackle earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be like 3rd down, 13. Vogel losing his footing, but the defense doing a good job of covering up that option.
3rd and 13 coming up for the Hilltoppers. Ball is on their 47. 5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Central leading 41-0. Shearer going to try pass, and this one is incomplete.
Yeah, it went through the hands of number 8 for Patton. Number 8 is Waylon Rutherford.
Almost picked it off. 4th and 13, Hilltoppers. A rare time tonight that they're going to have to punt.
I believe this might be their first punt, isn't it?
I think there was one other earlier. There haven't been very many, though. Long time now. Finally, snap. Ooh, had trouble. It's going to be a short punt, and it is going to roll to a stop at the 31.
Yeah.
I believe that's Shearer in there who was punting. Wow, coach is upset upstairs.
Yeah, the whistle has blown, and your coaches on the sidelines are telling the young man to run to the end zone, and the whistle's blown. The officials are on the field in a circle. I'm telling you right now, this isn't pro. You're not going to review it. You can run it all the way to the end zone all you want to. The whistle has blown. It is down, regardless of what you feel.
Yeah, because nothing in high school is reviewable. Okay, so let's see what the result of this confusion will be.
This isn't pro. There's no double punts in high school. The whistle's blown. It's down.
Did you see that the other night?
I did. I didn't see it live. I did see the replay. It was a horrible call.
Yes, it was.
At the most, you could maybe say it was a fumble, but still, horrible call.
Okay. Now, is there a penalty being marked off here? The referee comes over to talk to Hilltopper's coach, John Faircloth, but this ball is being moved.
They're going to re-kick it.
Going to re-kick it. So the punt, Hilltoppers get their fourth down over.
I'm going to fake it. I'm serious. Right now, you're up 41. Come on.
It would give you an opportunity to try.
They're not expecting it.
But
look how far back the returner is.
Okay, but the other side of that is the opposing team would feel like you were really trying to rub it in.
Well, I'd rub it in. Welcome to the conference.
Oh, Cliff, brutal. Okay, second time around on the punt. 4th and 13 here for the Hilltoppers. Sure, again, much better punt this time. But this one is going to be returnable, taken from the 20. And now cutting clear across to the far side of the field. He is just across midfield on the return. It was like a 31, 32-yard return on that punt.
CJ, you faked it. If you would have faked it right there, you know, I mean, it's still in the same place.
Yeah, because they're going to start this drive in Hilltopper's territory at the 49-yard line. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Hilltoppers lead 41-0.
We need Central to get a point.
I know. Because if we could get to a running clock, we could really speed this up. Good thing about it, though, a lot of younger Hilltoppers players are now going to see action. Quarterback is going to be brought down.
That's not a young one.
That is J.W. Bradley.
8-year senior, J.W. Bradley. I say that jokingly, folks. He's a really smart individual. But I thought he was a senior like 2 years in a row. Because he looks like a grown man out there compared to some of these athletes.
He has size, and he is a defensive weapon. And he dropped him all the way back at the 42-yard line. A loss of 9 yards. And now on this carry, I believe it's Vasquez on the carry.
Vasquez looks like he might be cramping up. Or somebody is.
Took it up to about the 45-yard line.
Thought it was a Central player cramping.
Ooh, Central player falls back down because he is cramped bad.
He's back up.
Oh, that's number 50 who's hobbling. Tanner Boone is trying to hobble to the sideline.
Coach gave him an earful on the way over. He's like, come on, man. And it's like, Coach, look, cramps. You can't walk off. Oh, I guess you can walk off a cramp, but it hurts.
Well, the way he started that walk toward the sideline, he looked a bit like a one-legged pirate.
Yeah, it's like he had peg leg.
Yeah, he was in pain. Oh, third down and long way to go for Pat. Shotgun snap to their quarterback, Clark. Clark fires and picked off. A big return the opposite direction. It's Jaden Costin. Costin is going to take it all the way in. 6 points. touchdown. Jaden Costin, touchdown, Hilltopper.
Jay, that was a 60-yard run back. He caught that on the 40-yard line of RS Central.
Unbelievable. Costin is having a night and a half. That is his fourth touchdown tonight. It comes with 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Looks like they're already going to let the clock run. 47-0, but Triplet will try to add a point after kick. And
flags are down.
I don't know what.
False start against the Hilltoppers.
False start on the Hilltoppers, but it looked to me like there was confusion. They were late trying to get some players in. See what they'll try to do here following the penalty. Could they possibly go for two? Or will they once again try to go for
They're going for an extra point
kick? Yeah. But, okay, it is a substitute kicker now for the Hilltoppers. That is Max Lozano, the sophomore.
And he hits it.
He got it. The sophomore point after kick is good. And with 2:50 to go in the third quarter, RS Central 48, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers Promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. It's all Hilltoppers on this homecoming night. 48-0. RS Central now. Shutting out Patton and also a running clock. We have about 1 minute left in the third quarter. Now the kick. After Jaden Costin, interception, then returned at 60 yards for the 6 points. Deep kick, this time taken from about the 5-yard line. And now trying to go out to the far side of the field. And really, I don't, it was like he went into slow motion.
Yeah, he gave himself up, didn't lay down, didn't get tackled. He stopped. I think the officials just took pity on him because, I mean, no one blocked. I saw more Central players knocking other Central players down to get to him than I saw blocking by Patton.
This is sad, but it's almost like Patton is waving a white flag.
Score update at Burns. Burns leads 57-7 after 3 quarters.
Wow. Okay, when we come back, that's the end of the third quarter. Patton will start their next offensive drive from their own 16-yard line. At the end of the third, all Hilltoppers, 48-0 over Patton. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers. The top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night. Welcome to quarter number 4. Hilltoppers leading 48-0. And now on 1st and 10 from their 16-yard line.
We're going to have a stop on the field.
And on the carry for Patton, picking up nothing, Tyler Johnson. We have a Patton player down.
No trainers like just now getting to him. He's been laying there for a while.
That is number 8. That is Waylon Rutherford, their number 1 receiver. 6'2", 170-pound senior. And now he is being looked at. Had an update from Lawndale. The news is not good for Griffins fans.
Yeah, it's 57-7 at the end of the third quarter. Obviously they're in a running clock too. That's something the Griffins fans aren't really used to. But yeah, it's growing pains, guys. Let me tell you, it's Cleveland County.
Yep.
No disrespect to TJ or TJ fans or TJ alum. No disrespect, but it's Cleveland County. Rutherford County's been dealing with them for a while, and we've had our ups and downs with them, mostly downs as far as wins go, but we've had some really good games. And like I always said, you're going to do one or two things. You're either going to fold and not get any better, or you're going to say, you know what, we have to pick up our game. We're going to have to practice a little harder. We're going to have to lift a few more weights and make this respectable. And but
yeah, that's a tough break. Now the good news for the Griffins is, hey, now let's get back to the league that they should be in, and they'll get 1A opponents now next week at Cherville. 2 weeks homecoming, hosting Highland Tech, and then wrapping up the season non-conference game. Basically a homeschool team, Carolina Bearcats. So it gets a lot better. But, yeah, last week was tough for TJ because they were leading in that game until right at the last minute when East Gaston scored to take that 42-37 win over the Griffins. And kind of thought going into the season that Griffins could be competitive with East Gaston, but realistically, Shelby, Burns, we haven't had hardly any teams at all that have been competitive with Shelby and Burns. Still, though, I suffer from the spring season when Chase traveled over to Shelby. Dang it, so close. So close. 7 points. So close.
Had the lead by, 2 touchdowns at one time?
Yep. And I thought the curse was going to be broken. Now, the only way they could play would be if they meet up in the playoffs. And, yeah, that is possible.
I don't want to doubt my Trojans, but Shelby seems to, they're dominating their county rival right now.
Yeah, last we heard they were out in front of Crest by quite a bit.
Yeah, I hadn't had an update lately.
Okay, I think we're ready now to resume action. Waylon Rutherford now over on the far side of the field. This will be 2nd and 10. The ball is on the Patton 16-yard line. So a bad break for the Panthers as their leading receiver on the team, banged up, has to head to the sideline. All kinds of movement before the snap.
Yeah. The receivers were going down the field, and the ball hadn't even been moved on the field.
Well, we're thinking about instituting a new rule or proposing a new rule next year that once you have a running clock, then the team that is on the losing end, they get to start the receivers 5 yards up the field. Give them a little bit of a head start, yeah.
Do it like arena football.
Yeah. Now we have movement. It looks like it's on the part of the Hilltoppers.
But you know what's great about that, Jay, about the offsides and the false start? The clock keeps close, continuing to run. Not that we want to leave, folks. We enjoy talking football.
Yeah, but when you have a game like this, a blowout, like I said, the biggest benefit for the Hilltoppers, some of the younger players are getting a chance here tonight, take some snaps, get some play in. Even have a new quarterback in for Patton, and he takes it out to the far side, and he picks up the first down as he takes it up to the 26, 27-yard line.
We did have some laundry come out, but I'm not sure what it is.
The new quarterback for Patton is a sophomore. He has played limited amount of quarterback. That is Desmond Sexton.
Yeah, they're waving off that penalty. Another update from Lawndale. It is now 64-7 with 7 minutes left to go in the game.
First down for Patton, one of the bright spots of the night. Sophomore quarterback picks it up. 1st and 10 from their 27-yard line. And Desmond is going to hand off, and this time around, no daylight at all. Tyler Jackson is dropped behind the line of scrimmage, loss of 1. Can't say enough. Hilltopper's defense really been impressive tonight.
Yeah, they've definitely showed out tonight.
Down to 9 minutes to go with a running clock. Hilltoppers leading 48-0. Big confidence booster tonight for the Hilltoppers. Hand off this time around. Once again, dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And yes, it did look like it was number 70, Daniel Owens, the junior, in there first. No gain here. Let's make this, based on the spot, 3rd and 11 from the 25-yard line. Snap to the Patton quarterback. He quickly hands off, trying to work that left side. Getting a little bit of yardage up close to the 30. Once again, Tyler Johnson on the carry. Going to leave them well short of the first down, and now 4th down and a long 7 to go for the Panthers. We're down to 7:45 on the running clock. I cannot recall a homecoming game in recent history. I think we're going to be wrapped up before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Here's the snap to Sexton. Whistles blow at the snap. False start against the Panthers. We'll push it back 5 and make this 4th and 11. 7:15 to go with the running clock. And they will stop the clock because Patton wants to take a timeout with 7:08 to go in the 4th quarter. It's all Hilltoppers. The outcome here is no longer in doubt. It really has not been since the beginning. Hilltoppers shutting out Patton 48-0. This is high school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
High school football Friday night as we broadcast live via Carolina West Wireless. Perhaps my long distance. Oh, let's catch a play here. 4th and 11. And picked off again. Right sides. No, the punt. It was a punt. Yeah, that's how right side got a return. The little right side stood on the return. He took it across the 30. Looks like up to the Patton 27.
Yeah, Patton had thought they were going to touch down the ball. The Whitesides ran over there. It was just sitting there and just scooped it up.
For the Hilltoppers not to add more points, they pretty much just need to start taking the knee now, right? because they're going to start this drive on the Patton 28-yard line. This is unbelievable. I am impressed because I thought this Hilltoppers team, what we're seeing tonight is what I thought this team was going to be from week number 1. But I also have to admit, Patton is not a very good team. Shearer takes a snap. Trey tries to draw the head. Fumble. Hang on.
Yeah, they're saying Patton got the ball.
Patton took it away from Shearer. And I think they will let them start this drive at the 28. Well, that's another way that the Hilltoppers can prevent adding more points. Turnover.
Well, Shearer just ran into his guard, and I don't know if Patton reached through and knocked the ball out because they were standing straight up. But, that's something we hadn't seen a whole lot of is fumbling.
Now they're calling out. Hilltoppers take timeout. 5:16 to go. We will have a running clock when play resumes. Hilltoppers 48, Patton nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
It's time to revive your internet. Get speeds all the way up to Vibe 1 gig. Plus, right now we're offering internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. Get Vibe's fiber-rich internet that comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and our local friendly staff. So revive your internet for only $39.99 per month with free installation. This is a limited time offer, so call today or visit vibebroadband.com to sign up. Offer ends 10/31/21. Modem taxes and fees extra, not available in all areas. See vibebroadband.com for additional restrictions.
High school football Friday night. No, I don't think we'll ever have replay in high school football, at least not in my lifetime. Now the snap, 1st and 10 for Patton, and taking off, good yardage here. Thinks it all the way up, knocked out of bounds at the Patton 45. That was Tyler Johnson.
I didn't get a number who tackled him, but it was good yardage, but he paid for it at the end. He got hit so hard, I think he slid to the bleacher.
4:30 to go, running clock. Hilltoppers lead 48-0. 1st and 10 Patton at their 45-yard line. But Panthers, not any big rush. Shotgun snap to their quarterback, Desmond Sexton, handing off. First man through, again on the carry, Tyler Johnson, the freshman, takes it up almost to midfield. Now, my long-distance listener tonight, all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, it's my stepson, but still, he's listening online from Oklahoma. And, of course, tomorrow, it is the 117th Red River Showdown. Oklahoma Sooners against Texas. Now the snap of the quarterback, Sexton, and this one handed off again to Tyler Johnson. And Johnson runs into traffic right at midfield, maybe a yard, and that is generous.
Yeah, he didn't have a prayer to get any yards other than maybe one. Because as soon as he got the ball, he looked up and he had 4 or 5 Hilltoppers just running down on top of him.
Clock is running. We're down to 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. It is 3rd and 5. Here's Sexton handing off again to Tyler Johnson, and he is slammed again to the turf after a 1-yard pickup.
Oklahoma, what would you say it was, how many years?
117th against Texas. Of course, they play that game at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, part of the Texas State Fair. Yes, I still bleed Sooner red. Here's the snap. Sexton, late pitch. And again, this time trying to work to the near side, turning the right corner. And looks like he was going to be just short of the first down marker. Tyler Johnson, again, the freshman.
They just gave him the first down.
Well, I think at this point in time you can.
No, Jay. That's not how it works.
That's a gift. It's a gift. from the Hilltoppers, we say, oh, well, we feel for you, so here, we'll let you have a first down. Down to 1:45 to go. 1st and 10, Patton. Sexton, and again, hands off on the left side up to the 40-yard line, Tyler Johnson.
Jay's talking about him being a Sooners fan. I came in tonight, and I looked up, and I was like, man, Jay's wearing the hat, and it matches the opposing team's colors. He's wearing a red hat.
Well, now, I didn't think about that.
And then I realized I was wearing a Panther hat, so you got a red one on, I'm wearing a Panther hat.
Yep. It didn't help them either way, did it?
No.
And now again, the same combination, handoff, and this time across the 35 up to the 33, Tyler Johnson, the freshman.
Yeah, that's Levi Vogel on that tackle. It kind of resembled a WWE sidewalk slam.
We're down to 50 seconds to go. I think one more snap, and this may be it. But it is 1st and 10 for Patton at the Hilltoppers 33. Snap, high snap to Sexton. He brings it down. Now, sends it over and tackled immediately, Tyler Johnson. And that should do it. Let's see if Patton will try to line up quickly and try to get another play in. Down to 20 seconds to go. Will they try one more time, or will they simply walk away? They're going to line up and try one last play. This will be the last play, probably. And here is the direct snap, and that was a direct snap to Trevor Smith. He is quickly tackled at the 30. This game is history, and it is a huge win and a great homecoming night win for the RS Central Hilltoppers. Final score tonight, RS Central 48, Morganton Patton nothing. Stay tuned for the 5th quarter post-game broadcast coming up next on high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlbbarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton. There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night. Welcome into the 5th quarter. It's a final homecoming victory for the Hilltoppers, and what a win it was. No doubt about this one from the beginning all throughout the 4 quarters. Hilltoppers win big, shutting out Morganton Patton by a score of 48-0. At the half, Hilltoppers led 34-0, and they would tack on 2 more touchdowns and do it in big way in the 3rd quarter. With 9:53 to go in the 3rd quarter, Tyler Logan, 70-yard touchdown run, triplet added the point after kick. Hilltoppers up 41-0. And then with under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter and a running clock, let's see, it was Jaden Costin who had the interception. He returned it 60 yards down the field. Point after kick good. Hilltoppers 48, Patton nothing. Talk about a lopsided, no question about this one from beginning to end. All Hilltoppers, they improved to 2-4 overall. They are now 2-2 in the conference race. Next week, the Hilltoppers were originally scheduled to play East Rutherford. Because the Cavaliers did not field a varsity team this year, that provided an extra open date for Central. They now have an opponent. A.C. Reynolds will come here to Rutherfordton next Friday night. It will be a non-conference game, but talk about a battle. The Rockets are coming to Rutherfordton. 4A, much larger than R.S. Central. Going to be a warfare. The Rockets and the Hilltoppers here in Rutherfordton, non-conference game next Friday night. Last we heard it was, 64-7?
Yeah, it's a final.
It's a final now, 64-7. Burns has defeated Thomas Jefferson tonight. The Griffins will be happy to get out of Lawndale, and the Griffins will be happy to say goodbye to their 2A opponents. And they'll be back next week on the road at Cherryville for a 1A battle, and then homecoming in 2 weeks back in Avondale, hosting Gastonia Highland Tech. Okay, a great night for the Hilltoppers, a rough night for the Griffins, and then, like we said, don't forget Monday night. Don't want to forget about Chase, because the Trojans will be at Allen Stadium, 7 o'clock kickoff, hosting the Brevard Blue Devils. Chase is 5-1 overall. They are 0-1 in the conference. Brevard is 2-3 overall. They are also 0-1 in the conference. Don't forget that game time kickoff at 7 o'clock on Monday night at Allen Stadium. We're going to check into that one. Well, I can't officially let you know yet, but the Braves play on Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That means our Monday night is free. We'll have to do some talking. There's a possibility we may be able to broadcast that Chase game on Monday night. So we'll talk to Jim Bishop and talk to the powers that be, and gosh, we'll kind of make a decision. But I'd kind of like to see that game anyway between Brevard and Chase. Any final thoughts before I make the final announcement of the night?
Well, I do got to say one thing.
You do got to say one thing.
I say multiple things. But, one thing I want to say is, obviously, it's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at Central. And I would feel like I shorted a friend of mine if I didn't say something about her. Her name's Jennifer Elliott. She's a local business owner in Rutherford County. I won't say the business because, obviously, she's not a sponsor. But she does listen to us. She has been battling breast cancer. She used to do fundraising for breast cancer awareness, and she actually raised money for a friend of ours. And then just literally like a week, 2 weeks after the fundraiser, found out she had breast cancer. She had surgery. We'll say great news, Jenny is cancer-free.
All right.
But I just wanted to say, big shout out to her. She's such an awesome lady. She is also a Carolina Panther fan. But she is an awesome lady, and I have to say, she's just awesome. And seeing the pink made me think of her.
Yep.
And, she did the right thing, and I'll say this. Men and women go out, and if you notice anything in your body that doesn't feel right, go get it checked out.
Yes.
Luckily, she caught it early, and, so now she's cancer-free. So I wanted to say, love you, Jenny. I think you're a great person and an awesome person. So that's it.
And a great blessing to be able to say, I am a cancer survivor. That's incredible. We need to determine who is going to be our WCAB Player of the Game. That player is going to be receiving a beautiful, unique game football award. It's made possible by Tyler Horn of Horn Custom Design and Metal Works. And Tyler Horn, I've really thought about this, and I've thought about it, and I'm like, I just don't know how I can really accurately describe the really cool things that Tyler Horn creates. He is an artist. He is a metal work artist. And fans, to be honest, the only way to understand and appreciate what Tyler Horn can do is to take a look at his work. Go on to Facebook. You don't have to log in. You can simply go to Facebook and do a search for Tyler Horn Custom Design Metal Works. That's Tyler Horn, Horn with an E. And whenever you call up Tyler's Facebook page, take a look at the work, and you'll be able to appreciate that he definitely is an expert when it comes to metal work. It could be a driveway sign. It could be a piece of wall art. It could be a professional business sign. It could be a unique event award, such as our WCAB Player of the Game Ball Award. Tyler Horn is creative in his prices. Somebody asked me this past week, they said, I can't believe that somebody who specializes in that kind of work could be reasonable. And I said, hey, trust me, very reasonable prices. You will be shocked at some of the quotes. He'll give you a quote online. Yeah. Or if you'd like to talk to him or text him, his number is 828-817-4088. That's 828-817-4088. Tyler Horn. I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks, but you may have a challenging Christmas gift on your list this year. Do you know we're being advised that now is not too early to shop for some Christmas gifts because of possible shipping and supply problems this season? Well, why not do business with Tyler Horn, come up with an original, unique gift idea, and Tyler delivers locally. He ships all over the world. He's had international orders. I saw a really cool idea. If there is a fisherman in your family, check out his fisherman mailbox holder. Yeah, it's unique. It stands out. And if you have somebody in the family who loves to fish, wow, wouldn't that look great in their front yard to have their mailbox right there on a post of a sculpture of a fisherman? And believe it or not, the prices are not unreasonable at all. Yes, you can afford custom metalwork by Tyler Horn. If you am a sports fan, yeah, surely you've got at least one in the family. Well, if they are a big fan of the Tar Heels, big fan of Duke or Gardner-Webb or App State or Western, Tyler Horn can design a unique piece of wall art to represent the mascot for your fans' favorite team. Tyler Horn, 828-817-4088. Tyler Horn Custom Design Metal Works. One bit of business left to take care of tonight, and I'll be honest, I've got to give props tonight. A big shout-out to this Hilltoppers defense. Probably the best defensive game they have played this season. Granted, Patton, not very good, but the Hilltoppers defense really, really showed out tonight. They just did an incredible job, and it's partly because of his defensive play. Not that his offensive play was not great, because it was, but I really liked what I saw defensively tonight, and whenever he had an interception and returned it 60 yards up the field for a touchdown, that just pops. And we have to say, I believe it's the second time this season, but senior quarterback, number 5, Jaden Costin, congratulations. You are this week's WCAB Player of the Game. I think you've already got one of our game ball trophies, and, well, Jaden, another one will soon be heading your way. So that is going to put a wrap on it on this homecoming night in Rutherfordton. Final score again, RS Central 48, Morganton Patton nothing. Our thanks to Jim Bishop, also to Lou Gillum, Tracy Smith. Our thanks to Todd Kaiser, also Tom Green, and our thanks to our studio engineer, Kevin Pleasant. For Cliff Palmieri, I am Mr. Friday Night Jay Coombs. Until we visit with you again, either Monday night for the Brevard at Chase game or next Friday night. Certainly hope you have a great weekend. Have a great week coming up. And as always, thank you for tuning